Hey everyone, I'm bringing you some news on the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Expansion Pass DLC Pack 1. This morning, Nintendo released some news about the first bit of DLC. Unfortunately, this time I haven't seen a date mentioned. We're just left with information, which is pretty cool and pretty exciting, for me at least. So I'm here to share. If you want to read this for yourself, I'll leave a link to the article in the description below the video. So, whether you've completed Breath of the Wild or you're playing it for the first time, the Expansion Pass adds fresh content to your adventure. The first DLC pack of the Expansion Pass will be available this summer. Here's a peek at what will be included. Now, my personal prediction is that this releases at the end of June or beginning of July. Nintendo is smart, and they know that a lot of kids play this game, and they know that a lot of families play these sorts of Nintendo games. So they'll maybe want to release when students are starting to get out of school, when families are off for the summer, because then that means they're going to be looking for something to do, and there'll be more people wanting to come back to Legend of Zelda and drop that money on the expansion pass or the DLC. So here's what it includes. First up is the Trial of the Sword. When you get to a certain sacred location, you can take on the new Trial of the Sword challenge, face an onslaught of enemies, one wave after another. Link starts the challenge without any equipment or weapons. When all the enemies in the room are defeated, Link proceeds to the next. Clear all the trials, about 45 rooms, and the power of the Master Sword will be will be awakened, and it will always be in its glowing, powered-up state while usable. Cool. So this is basically the Cave of Ordeals, for instance, from Twilight Princess, which there's actually a video of that on my channel. I'll also leave a link to that in the description below. So if you want to know what the Cave of Ordeals is about, I'll link you to that when I played it in Twilight Princess HD. So that's going to be pretty cool. Definitely a challenge. It's also reminiscent of that, what is it? I forget. It's the island in the very bottom right-hand corner of the Breath of the Wild map. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I'm sure if I racked it for about 10 seconds, I'd figure it out, but I'm tired. So anyways, that part's pretty cool. Definitely going to be fun. Next up is Hero's Path mode. This new map feature shows the path of Link that he's walked through Hyrule from the last 200 hours of gameplay. So you can use the time tracker bar to see where you've spent the most time and where you've yet to explore. There's bound to be more adventures and maybe a shrine or two on the road less traveled. So that's pretty cool. You can take a look at which areas you haven't explored. Maybe go check those out more because you definitely could be missing something. And it's a massive map, so there's probably not many people who can say they've truly covered every square inch of this. So that's really cool. Also, that 200 hours of gameplay. That's interesting. I doubt it will keep track of what you've already done though. So this is probably going to be a new feature starting the day of the pass. It's not going to track your previous info. And the most exciting for me personally, hard mode, in which enemies gradually regain health, so take them out as quickly as possible. All enemies are also powered up by one level, so for example, red bokoblins in normal mode are now blue, and enemies also have a higher maximum level than they would in normal mode. Look up and you may find some enemies and treasure chests in the sky, as you can see detailed in this picture right here. So there's going to be enemies floating up high, and yeah, you can shoot them down, maybe land up there, have a little bit of a air battle. But yeah, I'm totally doing a let's play of hard mode when that comes out, and I'm gonna make it even harder for myself. If anyone's seen any of my let's play videos on this channel, I always put in some sort of twist, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be tough. So that should be pretty fun. The Travel Medallion. Somewhere in the world, there's a chest with a Travel Medallion inside. When you use this, you can register your current location as a fast travel point on the map. You can only register one location using the Travel Medallion. So if you're stuck in an area where there's maybe not a lot of shrines, and you need to leave to go and get something, and you want to come back, but you don't have to find it again, it looks like you'll be able to mark a point for fast travel, but only be able to mark one point at a time. So that's definitely really helpful. Would have been nice if they would just put that in an update or something like that, as a feature, instead of including it as part of the DLC. But hey, it's already done. And then next up, we have a bunch of armor here that's going to be talked about. So we got the Majora's Mask from Majora's Mask. We got Midna's helmet from Twilight Princess. The Phantom armor from Phantom Hourglass. Tingle's outfit from a number of different Zelda games. And in total, there are going to be 8 treasure chests placed around Hyrule containing armor themed after previous games. And watch for tips as the whereabouts of these locations when you travel around Hyrule. And then you also have the Korok Mask. And it's hidden in a treasure chest, but while you're wearing this, it shakes whenever you're near one of the hidden Korok locations. And since there's 900 of them hiding in Hyrule, you're probably missing a few, and this is going to help you find them. So that's pretty cool. DLC Pack 1 is just a taste of the content in Breath of the Wild. For more information about additional features, price, and how to purchase, visit the Expansion Pass page. I'm going to take a quick look at what this is. I already have it, so I should be all good. It's $20 US, and I'm Canadian, so it was about $30 for me, $28. It's available now, and yeah, it just says Summer 2017, and then DLC Pack 2 is Holiday 2017. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking end of June, start of July, so that should be something to look forward to. If it's any later than that, I really hope it's not. It'd also be kind of weird because you'd think they want to spread these 2 DLC packs out a little bit further and not have it, like, you know, at the start of September and then 2 months later in November have DLC Pack 2. So that's my guess, but if you have any predictions or things you want to see in DLC Pack 2 or things you're excited for about this DLC pack, let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for this video. Likes, comments, always appreciated. Zelda content is on the way when this pack comes out. But until then, and until next time, bye for now.